Hi guys, John here again and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Photography started from a tiny hole and has evolved into multiple expressions such as the mobile phones, the smartphones and the mirrorless cameras, and perhaps any other device that can capture light. The same applies to our editing workflow and how we post-produce. Of course, you can tell from the various softwares that there has been some form of evolution in how we post-produce and how we edit our pictures. And one brand that is championing that cause is Evoto. Evoto is an AI editing software that makes things easier just with the click of a button. My job here is to practically just tell you their updates and some of the new features that they have in their arsenal. I'm just gonna go through some of these features one by one. The first image here. Imagine you shot a wedding and then we have like the first dance and then you just have some content creators and whatever just going around and you have them in the background. This is a really lovely way that you can get rid of them in your post-production, especially if you don't want to lose that picture, right? So I'm gonna go to remove people removal, and of course you can see it automatically recognized them without even thinking twice, and you can say continue. You see, we have a flawless result, but this is actually very fantastic. This is much better than the before. You can see the before and the after. So now I have a clean image, so I'll just go ahead and save, apply. Another feature that I like is the AI set fusion, right? Where you can completely transform the look and feel of an entire image, changing the set. So there was this maternity shoot I did, and I'll just go ahead and go to the AI lab, and then I'll look for the AI background fusion. So here, of course, from the demonstration, you can already see what it's capable of. So I'm just going to show you. So in a split second, it separates the background from the subject, and it's just ready for you to pick whatever that you would want to work with. So for example here, but again, I would rather pick something that goes more effectively, which I think this would work, right? Yeah, so I'll just say continue. See how fast it was able to insert the subject in this background. Of course, I know some of you have seen maternity pictures like this before. So this, if you've been trying to replicate something like this, then this is a good opportunity for you. So you can just go ahead and click generate. And currently they're doing 50% off. So instead of 2 credits, you use just 1 credit. Once that is done, I can exit. And I have before and after. I think this is actually a very fantastic, calm, soft looking image, right? And it depicts that softness that goes with maternity images. So another feature that I like is the tummy slimming. I know before now, what most people would call tummy slimming is like waist slimming. In some other softwares, when you use Liquify, you're most likely just going to slim the waist, and as you can see, this person is already snatched. But if you see the front of her outfit or her tummy, you can tell that there's some protrusion, and this is the point in time where some ladies might actually tell you, look, I don't like how my tummy is looking, can you slim it down a little bit? All that is solved. Now you can just go to the AI lab and go to belly slimming. Again, this uses AI, like this is proper generation, right? So you are likely to see some drastic changes, but it will not look fake or artificial at all. Let me just click generate. You see what I'm talking about? So there you have it. If you look at the before and the after, you can see that the tummy miraculously went inside. And so this is kind of like the situation where you say, you don't have to suck stomach anymore. Your clients can just come as they are, and everybody is snatched at all times, right? So that's about it with this image. So another feature that I like is the flow reflection. So imagine, you are trying to change the background of an image, or you're trying to clean up the background, and suddenly you have this whole you have your subjects looking like they're floating in space. One way to make that more realistic is to use the flow reflection, right, and the shadows. So you just go to your background tab, and then you go to background changer. And then, so for example here, let's say I select a gray background, or even maybe a brown, which looks more similar to what was there before. Then I'll just go all the way and say flow reflection. So this is one way to, first of all, add some character, to make the image grounded, first of all. So now my subject doesn't look like she's floating in the air anymore. So you can see before and after, right? And then another thing you can do to go further down is to add some shadows, some AI shadows to the subject. And so now you have both the reflection and some shadows on the background. You can even do some further adjustments, but this is about as basic as it can go. And so see how fast it is, see how seamless it is. If you are not yet an Evoto subscriber, there's good news for you. Evoto is starting their summer sale from the 9th of July to the 23rd of July 2026. And if you use the code John D, you can get up to 25% off your purchase. In addition to that, you're going to get up to 95 free presets and free backgrounds, in addition to your purchase. So I think you should take advantage of that. Look at some of the demonstrations that we did today and see how you can improve your workflow and work smarter today. See you guys in the next video. Cheers.